the energy you put into this world truly is the same energy that you get out of it. And I've known this for a long time, but I understand it now more than ever. I've never been much of a smiley person, and that's something I've always struggled with. If I'm in a conversation or, I'm laughing with someone, obviously, I'll crack a smile, but just going throughout my day and walking around, I've always had a bit of a resting bitch face. Like my mom used to always tell me I carry my expressions really heavily on my face. And as a big guy, that can be pretty intimidating for some people, especially when they think I'm just like constantly mad or frustrated. And so I feel like I've lost out on some connections or some friendships, or even just people like coming up and approaching me because I can seem unapproachable, right? Like I wouldn't approach me either if I look like mad as hell for no reason. I've been trying to really change that lately. I've been really trying to focus on just like smiling more at people, right? Like you walk by someone, give them a smile, ask them how their day was. Stop taking life so seriously. Like I was always just walking around like on a mission, just like head down, focus on like where I was going and not looking around. And sometimes I'd even realize I'd be looking down, somebody's looking at me, and by the time I look up and make eye contact with them, they've already thought I ignored them and they kept walking. Especially when, like they can see me from afar, and my vision is pretty dog shit, to be honest, so I can't see them until they get really close, and by then they already think I'm ignoring them, and they're not going to risk the embarrassment of saying hi anymore. Sometimes you make the initiative of saying hi first, even when that person might have not been thinking of saying hi to you that day. Now all of a sudden they open up to you and they feel, oh, this person is very social, they're outgoing. Let me talk with them. Giving compliments to strangers, just, hey, I like your sweater, I like your shoes, because I know we all think it, but it's so much more challenging for some reason to actually vocalize that. And I used to never do that. But now I realized I enjoy it a lot, right? Like when someone tells me, oh, like I like your shoes, that can make my day. So why not help make someone else's day? And I promise you, the moment you start doing that, you realize the world rewards you in that same way. And if not in the same way, in another way. You can be kind as much as you want, but if you're intimidating them and you're not smiley until they finally approach you to have a conversation, then being kind won't matter. Because as much as people want to say don't judge a book by its cover, they're judging. They are judging, and that's subconscious or conscious. They're gonna see someone who's not smiley all the time, who looks frustrated, looks angry, and is not making any effort to socialize. They're going to immediately profile you as someone who's just antisocial. And so do you want that, or do you want people to think you're a charismatic, outgoing person? And that's not something you can change in the flip of a switch. But if you really care about socializing and networking and making more friends and building a community, that's something you have to put effort into doing.